So, you've picked Mega Man. I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I would say it's one of the greatest fight games of all time. For me, it's in the top 2 because, Blaze Blue is my all-time favorite. But anyway, I would really love to see this game re-released and out of digital jail. Join the conversation on Twitter with #FreeMVC2. So I want to do my part to show that we still love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We want it on the next gen consoles and stuff like that. So I decided to do a few You picks of some of my favorite characters. And why not start off with one of the most well-rounded favorite characters of all time from Marvel vs. Capcom, Mega Man. The ultimate Capcom mascot, Mega Man. He was one of the most popular Capcom characters for the longest time, then disappeared for a while, but then came back. And he has ran so many series to Mega Man X, Mega Man Battle Network. He has just so many different types of things. He even has one of my favorite RPGs, Mega Man Command Mission. Love that game. He is one of the most iconic video game characters that's blue, right next to Sonic. You know I had to bring that in. But anyway, this dude was on some next level stuff. Like, his music was bangers, his gameplay was bangers, he was super unique about copying bad guys' abilities after beating them, so now you go to the next bad guy with a different weakness of what they're weak against. It was creative for its time, and still to this day, one of the greatest type of games of all time. So when I first found out that Mega Man was in a fighting game, I had to run to the arcade and play him, and I was like, oh my goodness, this game is amazing. It has these Marvel superheroes, all these Capcom All-Stars, all in one game. And who is this? Jin? I don't know who that is, but I still love him. As Mega Man, your job is to shoot and kick your way to victory, because man, his charge shot is pretty good and he has some good tools. He's not the greatest character, but he's definitely not the shittiest character either. I would say Mega Man's the most well-rounded character in this game. He's really good around the field, and no, he's not a puppet character. Rush really doesn't do anything. I mean, he helps with a super or two, but other than that, he just stands there, cute little puppy. But anyway, Mega Man's normals are pretty simple. His heavy kick is the launcher, which I really like, but the greatest thing about him is his heavy punch. It's a fireball. That's it. Crouching, heavy punch, jumping, heavy punch is all fireballs. This man has auto Hadoukens. You don't have to do nothing. So that's really good for beginners. And just like in his game, you can hold it. And the longer you hold it, the more hits it does. You can go from 3 to, I want to say, it's infinite. I've never tested the water to see how long this can go, but you can hold this thing for a while. It will hit them a few times. And if you hold it long enough, you can do combos afterwards. Also with that, he has a Soryuken. Yeah, you would think this dude is a Shoto, but he does not have a tornado kick. But he does have a tornado hold. Yeah, it's a good zoning mechanism. So basically, it's his Hadouken motion. He would just sit there and do tornado holds. And they're really good zoning and good launchers. But the thing about him, he has 2 other moves that he cannot access unless he picks it. Which is weird, because now thinking about it, if he had all 3 moves, he would probably be busted. He has to call down a little robot that will bring down his other 2 moves, which is Leaf Shield and Rock Ball. It's the same buttons for Tornado Hold, but it changes. Leaf Shield gives him a 1 free hit armor, or he can shoot it and it does an 8-hit combo. Doesn't really do that much damage. I usually use it for the super armor. He'll eat 1 hit, so you can tank certain stuff. You can basically just go in for your launcher kick or whatever. So it's pretty good, but I'd rather have Tornado Hold. And for Rock Ball, it's good for people who want to stay in the air. So basically you put a ball out on the field and you can kick it. Sometimes it's kind of hard to kick it because if you're too close to it, you will completely miss it. You gotta be at the right angle. And with the Rock Ball, you can just kick it and it's a good anti-air. It'll get people out the air, especially if you do the right one. But honestly, most people just keep Tornado Hold because that one is good for basic fighting and launchers. For Mega Man's hyper combos, we have Hyper Mega Man, which is basically his single Hadouken or Hype Beam version of his attack, which basically he just grows big and just shoot this Hype Beam with a whole bunch of little mini projectiles coming out too. Now, this move, you can actually mash while it's doing it to do a little bit more damage. Without it, you'll do probably like an 18-hit combo. With it, you'll do, I want to say, more than 25. It's pretty good. Once he's growing, he actually hits you while growing, so then he'll fall into the beam, which is a true combo. So it's easy to combo into when you're doing that. Next is Rush Drill. Now Rush Drill does a little bit more damage, but it's hard to combo into because he doesn't do no damage during the startup. So if you try to do the same way you do Hyper Mega Man combos, they will be able to block it. So yeah, that's why you see Hyper Mega Man more. But it's still pretty good. It does a lot of chip damage against somebody blocking, so if they're about to die, you can just do that. Then you have Beat Plane, which is the weakest one out of all of them. But the special thing about Beat Plane, you can cross people up with it. You can go up into the air and shoot left and right and drop bombs on them until they finally get hit, and then start attacking them. Again, this is good when they're low health too for pressure, but this has the chance of catching them off guard when you cross them up, unlike Rush Drill. I think Rush Drill definitely does more chip damage. But all in all, you're definitely going to see Hyper Mega Man more because that's the go-to super. Now, for some of his bread and butter, you can do Tornado Hold to Heavy Kick, which is usually like launcher to another launcher. Some people do not catch that, so you do a double launcher, then you can do his air combo. After doing his Heavy Kick launcher, you want to do Light Punch, Light Kick, Heavy Kick. And that's about much he can do in the air. And for a Mega Buster combo, you can do Crouching Light Kick to Crouching Heavy Kick, and right after the slide, release Heavy Punch, and you do the Mega Buster combo. Now, if you hold the charge long enough, right after you do that, you can run with it so they can get hit a little bit more. I used to love doing this, messing with people online, hold that charge for a long time, and then catch them with that, and just and just run with it. And if you hold the Mega Buster long enough, you can combo into Hyper Mega Man. So that's the thing. It's sometimes hard to do because you gotta hold the Mega Buster for a long time. In the middle of a fight, you're not gonna be holding it that long. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll catch him off guard with that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot this game does have assist. For his assist for projectile, he does his Mega Buster, but it's a 2-shot charge, which I don't know why they should have just gave him a 3-shot charge, but it's the 2-shotter. For his anti-air is the Mega Uppercut, or his Dragon Punch, or as they call it, the Mega Uppercut. And for his other one, I think it's Tornado Hold. Sorry, correction. It's just the projectile shot again. So I don't know why 2 assists do the same thing. Come on, Capcom. Mega Man's a great beginner character, but he's also still good enough to use intermediate and sometimes experts. With the right pairing, this man can do amazing damage and some great combos. All in all, he's not the Alpha or the Omega. He's just the Mega. Hey everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I got a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 characters on the way. These are really quick and snippets to do. And if you see that this was a little bit different from the May one, it's because the May one's actually 2 weeks old. I just saw the whole free Marvel vs. Capcom thing trending, and I was like, let me get on that now and let me post these first. So the May one's coming soon. Hope y'all enjoy them. Until next time, bye.